After 6 on today's TMJ4, red, white, and blue election coverage this morning. Former Governor Tommy Thompson wins the GOP Senate primary. He defeated the next closest businessman and political newcomer, Eric Hovde. Former Congressman Mark Newman finishing third. State Assembly Speaker Jeff Fitzgerald rounding out the field. Governor Thompson now set to take on Democratic Congresswoman Tammy Baldwin in November. Baldwin ran unopposed.
Well, the 70-year-old former governor was able to pull through in the U.S. Senate primary.
His political strength got him to the finish line. There is still plenty of work to do, though, as he gets set to take on Congresswoman Baldwin. Melissa McCrady is in Waukesha this morning with a breakdown on that. Hi, Melissa.
Good morning, Vincent and Susan. Plenty of work to do is right, but Tommy Thompson is confident. He made that very clear during his victory speech here at Country Springs a few hours ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege of introducing who I'm confident will be the next United States Senator from the state of Wisconsin, Tommy G. Thompson.
A large, warm welcome for U.S. Senate candidate Tommy Thompson.
We are going to take America back.
The 70-year-old touted himself as the most qualified and most electable candidate. Thompson, as you likely know, has been in political office for decades, serving in the state legislature, as governor, and as Health and Human Services Secretary.
We have always in America, ladies and gentlemen, promised our children and our grandchildren that we are going to give them a country that is stronger and freer, fairer, and safer, with more options than what we had.
He says he's working 16-hour days, knocking on doors and campaigning in order to beat Tammy Baldwin for Wisconsin's vacant U.S. Senate seat.
We're taking our country back, and we are going to win in November, ladies and gentlemen.
And no word yet just where Tommy Thompson will be out campaigning today in Wisconsin. As soon as we get that information, we will let you know. On your side, in Waukesha, Melissa McCrady, today's TMJ4.
All right, Melissa, thank you. It is 3 minutes after 6. Political newcomer Eric Hovde, as we mentioned, finished a solid second. Would have been surprising thought just a few months ago. Hovde calling for unity behind former Governor Thompson. He says the most important mission now for Republicans is to defeat Tammy Baldwin in November. He told us that is likely the last time he'll run for office.
Are you saying for sure you will never run for office again?
Look, you can never say never, but the likelihood is very slim, very slim. It's not something, again, I ever aspired to be. Politics wasn't a goal in my life. I don't need my ego stroked with titles like this.
And Hovde says he would have liked to take on Baldwin in the general election, obviously, since he ran, but he is at peace with stepping out of the spotlight.
It's now 6:04. The men who finished third and fourth in the primary are obviously disappointed that things did not go as hoped, but both Mark Newman and Jeff Fitzgerald say there's still plenty of work left to do.
Our work is not done. America is in serious trouble independent of the outcome of this race.
It didn't go as I had hoped, but you know what? We ran a good, positive campaign.